What is up, everybody? Jossie with PPR Trading back at it again, and this is going to be an interesting video. I've had these Marnie's Premium Tournament Collection milk crates. I've had them for a little bit. I've had them at a few shows. They haven't sold. Nobody's really been interested in them, but they're pretty stagnant in price, mostly because there's a promo in here and there's some Sword and Shield. Not the best Sword and Shield era packs, to be perfectly honest, but it's got promos in here that if they grade a 10, they're worth a good amount, a couple $100. So what we're going to do is first we're going to show some cards that... First, we're going to show some cards that we're going to be sending off to PSA to be graded. These are cards that I actually purchased from a vintage lot on Instagram. These are the ones that sort of came out the best in terms of quality, in terms of centering, in terms of whitening on the back. So this is probably the most iconic card besides the first edition Shadowless Charizard, especially for people that are like in their 30s, because this is the first edition Machamp, which was in the starter deck. So everybody got this. This was like the card. So many of these, and actually pretty valuable in PSA 10. But all three of these cards I'm going to be submitting have some value in them over their raw price in PSA 8, 9, and 10. So the next one we have, this is the Game Boy promo. You can see the Game Boy stamp right there. But this is the Meowth promo. I love this card. I think this card is awesome. Not going to lie, colorless cards are really hard to pull in a 10 because there's notorious print lines. But when I looked at this one, it looked pretty good. And the back looked pretty good as well. So I'm going to be sending that off. Who knows when I'll get it back. And then the last one is this Porygon, Japanese Porygon, vintage, as you can see from the pocket monsters on the back here. Yeah, so I can't exactly remember which set this is from. I looked it up. I think it's a CD promo. It's definitely like one of the earlier ons, but it's just yeah, it's an awesome card. Would love to get that in the 10, also very valuable in the 10. And then the last two cards I'm going to submit are going to be the promos out of these milk crates. So these are like $95. So not anything super crazy. But I'm going to be opening, as you can see, both of them. We're going to be seeing what the contents are, because this product came out in 2022, right? I think is when this came out. It might be 2021. Yep, 2021. So yeah, almost 5 years old, which is just kind of crazy. So if you're not familiar with these products, it's a premium, tournament collection. So it comes just like, you can open this and start battling in the TCG. So these are going to be the packs. We'll put those to the side. Got a little cute Morpeko with Marnie there. So Marnie and Morpeko, just kind of iconic there. So we have a deck box. Essentially, they give you a bunch of packs. They give you a bunch of promo cards. They give you the Marnie and Morpeko sleeves. And they give you all the stuff you need to battle. So you get your pink dice, which are super cute. You get your poison and burn markers, and then you get your coin with Marnie on it. So the idea is they gave you 7 packs. Obviously, with having 10 cards in each of these packs with energies and everything, you would be able to build a deck just by opening the packs. And you can add in these. This is the Marnie promo, the Sword and Shield 121. So we're going to open this up real quick and see what the condition is like. Of course, I don't have any sleeves near me, but we're going to open this up. We'll give you all the code card as per usual. And Marnie Premium Tournament Collection code card. So you can see these are all promo cards here. Now this is a Black Star promo. Marnie again, Sword and Shield 121. Centering is not the best, top to bottom, left to right. So I don't think this one would 10, but I think this one raw, it's like I think a $30 card, I'm pretty sure. So probably pop it in, sell it at a show or something like that. And then we have all these other promo, like actual Black Star promos. So 3 Marnie cards, shuffle their hand, put it on the bottom of their deck. If either player put any cards on the bottom of their deck, this way you draw 5 cards and your opponent draws 4 cards. So definitely a good card. It got the Marnie signature there. 3 copies of those. I don't know if those are valuable. But yeah, so we're going to be opening up these packs. And then let me just grab my sleevey deebies if I can find them. Oh dear. One moment. All right, y'all, we're back. We got our sleeves. I had to look all over for some gosh darn penny sleeves. We're going to sleeve up Marnie. We're going to move the other one here. We're going to have Gengar and Ampharos. Whoops. Sorry, Marnie. Well, if that wasn't going to get a 10 already, it definitely won't now. And we're going to open these packs. So again, like I said, not the best packs in this box. Probably why it's not more valuable. But we're getting Sword and Shield, which is fun. So we have Vivid Voltage, maybe the worst set ever, Darkness Ablaze. Chilling Pain obviously has great alternate arts. And then Battle Styles also has great alternate arts. So I think we're going to do the single packs first. It's wild that they just jam these packs just into that deck box, because the deck box is not big enough for like all of the like packaging. So we're going to be playing the code card game. There's the code card. We're not going to show it. What do y'all think? Is the code card good to be shown before, or is it bad? I just don't like, I don't like when people show the code card. That's just me. So Vivid Voltage, we're looking for a Chonkachu. There's really not much going on in this set. We have a Reverse Energy. None of these are going to have galleries. So we're just looking at the hit. Oh, we got a hit. Hollow Electrode. We know that that's a hit because Sword and Shield, no hollow guaranteed. So we'll put that to the side. We're not going to sleeve that, but it is a pretty cool Electrode. Wow, that pack of Darkness Ablaze opened really, really easy. So Darkness Ablaze, as we know, green code card, we're not getting anything. Fun story about Darkness Ablaze. When I used to have my own vending machine, I had a bunch of Darkness Ablaze packs, and this is when I was like first getting back into it. I didn't really know. And so I think at that point, they were like $2 each. So I was like, screw it. I'm just going to open these up. And I got literally nothing. I opened 11 packs. I remember exactly 11 packs. Ampharos! Okay, that could have been worse. We don't actually have this, so we're going to sleeve it up, and we're going to put it in our PC binder. Okay, that's the best case scenario for a green code card from one of the worst sets ever. I forgot to show the code card. There's the code card for you. So, honestly, that's some kismet right there. Maybe we'll get a hit. So we got Chilling Rain, also known as Chilling Pain. Very challenging hit rate, but we have 3 packs, so maybe we'll pull something. Obviously, we're looking for the birds. Am I gonna do this right? Yes, I am. Chilling Pain. Yeah, we have Kickin' Chicken, Blaziken, VMAX, alternate art. So, right? Sometimes I get Battle Styles and Chilling Rain mixed up. We have some cool full art cards in this, like the Clara. That's a cool Tamakazu Kamiya. Or sorry, no, it's not. It just looked like it from afar. Little Inkay, Fog Crystal. We got anything? We got something. I think it's a VMAX, but let's see. Boom, Metagross. Pseudo Legendary VMAX. Okay, Chilling Rain. I'm just gonna pull these sleeves out of the plastic. I'm gonna manifest that we're going to. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'll put up the price, you know, here when if it's worth more than $1. That was pretty cool. Okay, look, we're hitting y'all. We are getting some hits. And we still got another milk crate to open, so that's super fun. Yeah, so a couple more packs of Chilling Rain. I think that'll probably be the hit that we get. But one of the good things I like about these like sets is that unlike a booster box where you have sort of like a amount that you think you're going to get, you don't necessarily know. I could get 3 hits out of this entire, out of all 3 of these packs, which would be insane. That's a cool Kakuna. I have not opened a lot of Chilling Rain, mostly because wasn't a ton that I was like into. Sorry. Quillfish, Ralts. That's a nice Ralts they got there. Heracross. Is that a Yukamori? Yeah. Clay form, Sunny form, Cast form. Spiel. Reverse Impact Energy. maybe the worst reverse hollows in the history of Pokemon in this era. And for the hit, do we have anything? Non-hollow Obama Snow. Okay, there's Chilling Pain for you. One more pack of Chilling, and then we'll move on to Battle Styles. So right now, we got that non-hollow Ampharos, which is wonderful. And we'll see if we can get something else from this set. Psychic Energy. Flaffy, okay. We'll put Flaffy off to the side as well. Can we get a Mareep? If we get a Mareep out of this opening, that would be great. Cubfu. Funny enough, I think this is is this the one of 2 Cubfus ever in the TCG? I'm pretty sure. Somebody check me if I'm not true. But I'm pretty sure it's one of 2 Cubfus. It might be the only Cubfu, but I don't think so. Because Cubfu is not, I think Cubfu is black and white. 891. No, it might be the only Cubfu. Might be a Sword and Shield. Hollow Cresselia. That's pretty cool. There's a hit. Okay, y'all. We did 2 out of 3, right? From Chilling Reign, we got a Hollow and a VMAX. I'll take it. Battle Styles, y'all. Empoleon. We got a bunch of Urshifus in the Battle Styles. People don't really like Battle Styles, but I have a fun story, a fun Battle Style story. Ooh, man, it's funny that these packs are so old. You know, the glue just kind of comes off. Am I going the right way? We got a black code card. I think the code card still mattered there. So Battle Styles, we're gonna get at least a hollow. Let's see what we can get. Maybe a full art. I definitely saw something shiny back there. Bruxish. When I was in Vegas for my 35th birthday, 30th birthday. No, last year, 35th birthday. I bought a Battle Styles Elite Trainer box, and I pulled a full art Phoebe, and I had that card for a long time. And then somebody finally bought it, y'all. I think we might have a rainbow here. I'm pretty excited. Salandit, Yukamori, artwork again. Tower of Darkness. Let's see what we got. It's definitely something. There's texture on there. Let's see. Boom. Rapid Strike Style Mustard. Maybe one of the worst cards to pull. But it's a hit. It's a hit out of Battle Styles, everybody. Okay, I do understand when you see the code card and you see that it is a black and white code card, man, these packs are they're opening like butter. Let's not reveal the code card, so we have more Battle Styles there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we're gonna get one here, but we'll see. Champ is coming in here to see if we're gonna get a hit. I don't know, buddy. That was him. That was not me shaking my body endlessly. Bronzor, Bellsprout, Electabuzz. That's my best Electabuzz. Corphish, and then we got a hollow Cherim. Okay, y'all, we're hitting on the hollows. I love that for us. And we're gonna pause. I'm gonna open up this and get everything out, and then we'll be right back with the second Marnie. All right, y'all, we got our promos here. This one is slightly better than the other one in terms of centering. So let's we're gonna sleeve it up. Again, still a pretty valuable promo. I don't think we'll submit it. This one, the centering is just it's not good. The back looks actually, this one's not as good. Centering is better, but the back is not great. Okay, we got our 3 Marty cards here. Same again. Really nice Cosmos hollow foil. There's a code card for y'all. I truly do not know how code card works when the sets are out of rotation, because obviously this is a super old code card. So what are we gonna do here? All right, y'all. We got everything, all the packs out. It's gonna be the same packs again, not the best packs. Got our morning coin. If we do heads, we're gonna get an alt art. We did heads, y'all. Heads means we're gonna get an alt art. We're gonna do the same order as before. Man, seriously, these packs, they're just opening so nice. No one can get mad at me for which way was the code card? Y'all, black and white code card. Let's get a Charizard. That'd be crazy if we got a Charizard out of this one pack of Darkness Ablaze. Psychic Energy. Okay, I understand why people might want to look at them, but then when I see if it's like a green code card or a white code card, it's just like so sad. Grimer, Mr. Mime, Reverse Zweilous, and do we have anything? Just a holo. Toxtricity. That's a cool Toxtricity. Love that holo pattern. Great holo pattern in the Sword and Shield era. Just nobody cares about the holos because there's so many more to get. Full arts and rainbows and VMAXs and everything like that. Vivid Voltage. I think that energy card, look at the back. Was it this one? I feel like I saw like a bunch of whitening on one of these cards when yeah, the Cramorants. Glad we're not doing the Cramorants. Sir Chester Bath, another Yukimori. Tons of Yukimori in the Sword and Shield era, apparently. Maybe we're just getting lucky. Clobopus, Electrike, Reverse Ferroseed, and ooh, we got another holo, a Dialga. That's a cool holo. I think a lot of these holos I'm probably gonna put into my like free binder when I bring them to shows. It's like cards that are like under $1. All right, y'all. That's cool. So we got our battle styles. Maybe I'll put them in the Marnie sleeves. We're actually gonna, you know what? We're gonna do. Whoops. We're gonna do battle styles first. Yeah. Tyranitar. Biggest hit, obviously, is the Sleepy Tyranitar out of battle styles. Maybe one of my favorite artworks out of the era. I think we're gonna flip it. Yep, because that's the way we got the code card. 1, 2, 3, 4. So weird doing the code card. Electric Energy. This pack is going to be electric if we pull that Sleepy T-Tar. Oh, that's a cool Pig Knight. People do not like the Tepig line. They don't. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Murkrow, Bronzor, Bellsprout, Reverse Cheryl. Cheryl, you going to bring us a hit? And no, Licky Licky. Mina Nakai. That's a cool artwork as well. Some of these, you know, I tell you, obviously we think about Sword and Shield, we think about alt arts. Some of these artworks, commons, uncommons, like, when you're opening these packs, don't just get so quick and go to the hit. Man, these packs are, yeah, seriously, they're opening so nice. All right, another battle styles. Kind of wanted to look at the code card there, but also, like, I don't like it. I like the anticipation. Weepinbell looking like Weepinbell's having a good old time. I want whatever Weepinbell's having. Honchkrow, more Yukimori, Sizzlipede, Onyx, Roly-Coly. I like the Roly-Coly line. Roly-Coly, Colossal, right? Another reverse Roly-Coly. And Mienshao. 2 non-holos in a row, right? Licky Licky and then Mienshao. Okay, we're saving it for Chilling Pain. Now, we did get hits out of Chilling Pain the last time. Are we going to get hits out of this time? This box has been not as good as the first one. Definitely not as good. But we still have 3 packs left. Chilling Rain. Let's see what we can pull. Are we going to feel the pain? Or are we going to feel the rain? Path to the Peak. Let's go to the peak. Rockruff, Ghastly, Ladybug, Swirlix, Reverse Greedence, and we have anything? Nope. We got a non-holo Spiritomb. Y'all, we're getting cooked in this second. Even just after I said make sure you look at the non-holos, I would like to pull a holo. I would like to pull a holo. Yeah, I'm glad I opened this though. Obviously, we'd love to get some value. Are we gonna look at the code card? Green code card. See, that's why I don't like it. Because now I know I'm not pulling anything unless there's some sort of glitch. Which I have seen. I feel like in Chilling Rain there is sometimes there's a holo when it's a green code card. But Furfro, Diglett's Diggin', Golett. Nope. The green code card was not telling lies that time. Last card. Let's get a hit, y'all. We haven't gotten a hit. We got a hit at Vivid, the Alga Hollow. I think that's it, because the last one was Battle Styles, and that was the Toxtricity. We got one hollow out of this whole box. Obviously, we got the promo, which is great. We're not submitting those to PSA. Yukimori, you gonna bring us something? There's the last code card. Let me know if they'll work, if they work. 3, 4, to the front. Electric type, Ampharos. Bring us some luck. Change the card there. Flannery. All right, y'all. Sorry, my phone died. We just have one pack left. And unfortunately, when I put it down, I didn't see any shiny border. So maybe we'll get a hollow. Yukimori, Clobopus. Y'all, we did it. We got him a Reap. That means we got him a Reap, Flaffy, and an Ampharos in this opening. That's very exciting. Ralts, Castform, Snover, Reverse Curlia, no Gardevoir today, and, yeah, and, oh, damn. Non-hollow Zebstrika, although that's a really cool artwork. Zebstrika is a cool Pokemon for sure. All right, y'all. That was anticlimactic because I had to charge my phone because it died. Let's go through the hits. All right, y'all. We got our 3 Mareep Flaffy Ampharos. I thought about doing a video where I do open all packs that could contain Ampharos that are like not vintage, but Ampharos is in a lot of expensive sets like Evolving Skies and Team Up, so might not be able to do that. We got some hollows, y'all. Dialga, Toxie, Cherim, which is weird. Why is Cherim a hollow? I don't know. But Cresselia, Electrode from that Vivid Voltage pack. We got our 2 promos, our Marnie promos. Again, like I mentioned, they're not perfect, but I'll probably try and tell them. Got a Rapid Stripe, a Style Mustard, mustard, and our Metagross VMAX. I appreciate y'all coming. Again, we're gonna probably be uploading stuff just like randomly, but I appreciate you coming, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.